Jesus lived his life in service to God's people. He made it clear that the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. But there in front of Pilate, the chief priest and the crowd, they turned on him. They mocked his service and accused him of crimes. They rejected the one who came to bring life. It was in this moment that the very people Christ came to serve shouted, "Crucify him." Death was what they offered Jesus in return for his offering of life, grace, and peace. And as soon as it was morning, the chief priest with the elders and scribes and the whole council held a consultation. And they bound Jesus and led him away and delivered him to Pilate. And Pilate asked him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And he answered him, "You have said so." And the chief priest accused him of many things. And Pilate again asked him, "Have you no answer to make? See how many charges they bring against you?" But Jesus made no further answer, so that Pilate wondered. Now at the feast he used to release for them one prisoner for whom they asked. And among the rebels in prison who had committed murder in the insurrection, there was a man called Barabbas. And the crowd came up and began to ask Pilate to do as he would for them. And he answered them, "Do you want me to release for you the king of the Jews?" For he perceived that it was out of envy that the chief priest had delivered him up. But the chief priest stirred up the crowd to have him release for them Barabbas instead. And Pilate again said to them, "Then what shall I do with the man whom you call the king of the Jews?" And they cried out again, "Crucify him." And Pilate said to them, "Why? What evil has he done?" But they shouted all the more, "Crucify him." So Pilate, wishing to satisfy the crowd, released for them Barabbas. And having beaten Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified. Lord of life, you have offered us the gift of abundant life. We know the beauty of all that you offer us, but we so easily join the crowd and reject your gift. We reject you, ignore you, turn from you. Help our eyes to see what you mean to us. Guide us to a life where we are led by your love, shaped by your grace. Let your steps of this Holy Week help to set our feet back on the right path of faith. Lord, forgive us and lead us to a life of blessings as we follow you on the way to the cross. Amen.